Okay, just looking at this, I decided let's do a little work here and show some of the other parts I've been working on. Now, remember I told you that I'd pre-drilled some of the parts? Well, this is the drill bit I'm using. If you notice, it's got a lock to keep it from going all the way down, and it's a countersink. Well, that works with this device right here. Not everybody's going to have this. You do not have to use this, but I find it much easier to work with so that I'm able to drill and put a angle into here so that I can drill and the screws are totally invisible. Now to do it, I have to make sure that it's going to fit the screws. Now I'm going to show you how that does that. Sorry about the lighting in here. Let's see if I can improve it any. Not really. But if you notice, that's the screw. It's all countersunk in. I've got it screwed all the way to the point here. You can just feel the point coming out. That way when it screws in, it's going to screw into the other piece, which is the same thickness. So that way when it's all screwed in, it's nice and tight and it's going to work fine. Usually for a larger piece, it's 3 or 4. This one here is 3 because it fits. This one I also went 3. I could have done 2, but with 2, that would have been too far between. I like having about 3 fingers. Just works better. I look at it for rigidity and strength. Now, if you notice, I have my uprights, which are shorter because they're for a bed. So the top shelf is going to go about here. Next shelf is going to go about here. And then the bottom is about 4 inches up. That's the back between the 2 shelves. These are our shelves. Now, remember I told you a little bit about the shelves, about how they've been trimmed so they fit. This one has been trimmed out a little bit. But with this one here, as you can see, I've done nothing with it yet. I decided to redo it so that I could show you a little bit more. Now I'm going to pause the video so I can prep up so that you can see what's going on. Now you can see that's on. Let's see if I can set this up so that it will take it. You just put the drill in there. You don't start till you're in and you fill the wood. You hold it here because the drill's not going to go into your hand. You let the drill stop all the way before you pull it out. Now I'm ready for the last points, which is going to be 2 more drill holes, which gives me 3, like I had on the other one. As you note, I've moved that over slightly. The whole reason we're using this device is it makes it so much easier to cut these type of holes, because otherwise you really can't get that angle. Now I could have made something like this, but this one is a really inexpensive one that you can get. I like using it because, well, it makes it so much more precise and I can do it because it has a little lock on it. And the lock goes right on the wood. Boom, it's locked on. It's an easy release. It's a quick set. You have multiples of those. The actual brand, because I can't think of the name of it, is Kreg. Now this is of course upside down, so I'll turn it for you. There's Kreg. I bought this a couple of years ago. See, free classic face clamp, $30 value. I don't think it had the $30 extra value in it, but hey, who knows. But it does a lot of stuff that you want, and it didn't come with just those pieces. It came with a lot of others. So it has the larger drill bit. It has a much smaller one that I can do just individuals on. It has got a square drill bit, a clamp for the small one, and a bunch of screws, of which I don't have anything that's working on those screws. Just a quick survey of other things I have in the shop. I have my scroll saw and my other saw, and of course just a little bit of the tools up on the wall. Now everyone's shop is different. We try to work with it with what we have. I can do the majority of the work I need with the equipment I have. Of course, I've got a high power dust collector, aka a shop vac. Works really well. I've got a nice Dremel here, which I've got many attachments for. I've got all those, and that's all Dremel attachments. And on top, I've got other Dremel attachments. Just something that works.